Summer is here, and for the next several months, triple-digit temperatures, well, they're going to be our reality.
True.
While we know to turn on the air conditioner, what may not always be on top of mind is our animals and keeping them safe. Come on down, we're doing a live one. Joining us now to discuss is Kathy Brooks, the founder and Chief Human Officer of the Hydrant Club. And, ladies and gentlemen, Public Information Officer Tim Szymanski is here as well. It's great having you. This is Truman the dog, by the way.
Truman, sit.
Great to have you guys.
Hi.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you get to hold him. Just take over the dog.
It's all good.
Awesome.
You know,
Hi.
Our mission here today is to make one person in Las Vegas less stupid.
Less
I'm
uninformed.
I'm going to say stupid because you see it every year. You always hear a story. There's a dog that's in a car. It's 114 degrees outside, and it drives me absolutely up a wall. Let's put a stop to this. So let's talk about the dangers of leaving your pet even for 5-10 minutes.
So I know that we have some video that's going to be shown this morning. I just shut myself in a car. For about 10 minutes in your parking lot.
Yep.
For about the first 9 minutes of that, the windows were wide open and the door was even open. Now, with disclosure, the car was in the sun, but it's not that hot out this morning, right?
No, today's
so
nice.
Temperature in the car went from 69 degrees to 100 degrees in 11 minutes.
Seriously?
When was this taken?
About a half hour ago.
In the morning?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, and by the time I left the car, it was at 107. I was woozy when I got out of the car.
Wow.
I was in no danger. I had people right there. I mean, I've got opposable thumbs. I can get out of the car.
Yes.
Of course.
But imagine this.
Well,
in the
he's
car.
a little furry.
He's a little furry. Well, we'll talk about that too, because like, what's the first thing you would say with him in the heat that I should do?
It's gonna be hot. Yeah,
Shave him.
Worst thing to do.
No kidding.
Worst thing to do is shave a dog.
It's actually worse. Because
because look at the color of his skin under there. Look how pale that is.
Yep.
If you can get under all the hair.
Yeah, there's a lot,
Then you open him up for the risk of sunburn, skin cancer. He could get hot spots that then can get infected, that can lead to other problems. His coat's actually a cooling agent for him.
Wow.
So like the trick is, like if it's over 70 degrees, leave your dog at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a kind of novel idea. Just don't put your
Leave
dog in the car.
I'm so glad both of you are here talking about this. You know, we have the opportunity as Las Vegans to make sure that we protect not only our own dogs, but God forbid you're in a parking lot and you see a dog locked in a car. What should we do? What do you advise folks do in that situation?
You know, the best thing to do is just call 911 and report it. It's cruelty to animals. Police will be conferencing with us at the same time. We'll send the firefighters.
Yeah.
You know, you hear some talk about people say that should they smash the windows out and try to save the animal and that and they'll be protected. I wouldn't suggest that in today's environment.
You could be liable for
lawsuits. Or somebody's liable to think you're stealing their car,
and
with the concealed carry, you know, you could get hurt. We appreciate it more if you're standing by the vehicle, report it, and then when you see the emergency vehicles coming in, wave so we can go directly to it. We're going to be there in just a couple of minutes.
So it's not necessarily legal to, because I have, just in case, I have one of those little smash the window out things for my car. Heaven forbid, you know, I don't know what body of water I'm going to drive into here, but you always have it around. And I always thought if I ever see something like that and I can't get somebody to be there in time, it's a way to do that. But you just say probably not a good idea.
No, I would just call a 911, report it. There's emergency vehicles in the area. They'll be there in just a couple of minutes.
How often do you guys get these calls?
You know, they really come down a lot because people are calling and reporting it. You know, what happens is somebody says that they're just going to run in and drop something off at the cleaners and that, and it leads to a couple of minutes. And like they says, the house is, or the car is a greenhouse, and the light goes through the windows, and the seats and that is what heats up. The cars are so well insulated that heat stays inside, and that's why the temperature goes up so fast. So what usually ends up being just a couple of minutes ends up being 10, 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And the temperature could go up well over 125 in just 20 minutes, especially during the summer. It'll be in less than 5 minutes.
Gotcha.
My goodness. Yeah, we want to keep our pets safe. Not cutting down the hair was an interesting suggestion, because I usually give my dogs what I call a summer cut, but that's making me think again.
You want to leave at least about an inch to an inch and a half of hair on the dog so that it has some protective coating. Now, I will sometimes hand trim him down, or I will use an undercoat rake and thin the coat out just a little bit to give it a little bit more breathing room, but I never shave him. I mean, he's got his belly shaved right now because he had to have a little procedure a couple weeks ago. But that's really the only reason. I know.
20 seconds left.
Tummy tuck.
A couple products. Good idea. Good ideas to have around.
So the thing about booties, which is interesting, dogs
Yeah.
expend heat in their bodies through panting and
Yeah.
through the pads of their feet. Put on booties, they can't regulate their body temperature.
Wow.
If the ground is so hot that you can't walk your
Leave
dog
them
on
inside.
it, here's the trick. Don't walk your dog right then.
Gotcha.
Do you, I'm still trying to figure out at what point, because it was about 90, we had 100 last week, at what point I can walk my dog on pavement. Do you have kind of a standard cutoff?
So the answer is it depends. Is it in direct sunlight? For how long? Is it asphalt? Is it
Yes,
concrete? Is it
yes.
rock? One of the best bets is put the back of your hand on it.
If it burns.
If you can hold it there for about 10 to 15 seconds, you can walk them out to go to the bathroom and walk them back in. You don't want to
Okay.
stand on it for
Yes.
too long.
Yes.
Some great advice.
Thank you.
It's great having you. Thank
Good
you
to
so
be
much.
here.
Pleasure
Thanks for
having
having
you.
us.
Thanks for taking care of the dogs.
Hopefully we made one person smarter. This is a good thing. If you see an animal in a hot car, you get the phone, you call Animal Control, or you dial 911. Simple as that. And for fun ways to cool off in our triple-digit heat, head to the Hydrant Club. It's
Oh.
located on 9th Street in downtown Las Vegas. Their number and website are right there on your screen.